Cognition critical.
It's always critical.
Cognition low.
And it's always low, too. Okay, guys. We are back. We are back at this. And I need a fourth laptop. I was thinking about it, and I think it's just better that I have a fourth laptop. Just gonna burn through all of my stuff printing a laptop. So this is coming after the LARrE. Yeah, the LARrE, which requires hastelo. It's a tier 1 hate. Okay, this does not make much sense to me. It's a tier 1, but you need this stuff. Advanced furnace? Furnace. But you need a tier 2. Alright, devs gotta do something about that because that's not quite right. Because you need tier 2 alloys, which require an advanced furnace, yet it can be printed in a normal printer. Yeah. Yeah. Before I go too far into the weeds there, the LARrE is basically a rail that basically will replace the Harvey. And okay, what are you? You're my scanner manager, so you're my action script. You are my landing chip. Awesome. You are my I'm getting a lot of lag. You're the main control. Awesome. That must mean that you're the location manager. Alright. So who do I have? So that I don't feel like a complete tool. Let's just bring down Star Smelter, sell a little bit, and feel like I actually accomplished something today. Even because, so, you know, the programming side of things, they obviously take a while. Oh, oh, oh. Stuff! Oh, I got like nothing! I literally burned through all of that. Wow, okay. I can't believe I burned through all of that. So, I like the programming side of things. I like the coding. This game is fun. And as I go back and review all of the stuff I've done on Europa, like, at the beginning, it was predominantly me building stuff, so it felt interesting because I was constantly building. Let's just sell everything. Everything! I don't care how much I had, I literally just dumped a big load. Go away. I made money. And so, the first half of Trade Europa was basically me building. And now, as I started automating things, it became more and more of me automating and fixing. And so now it's become very, very code dependent and logic based. And I guess that's not a bad thing. Okay. I think I way overmined. Okay. Do I want to get this copper asteroid? Yeah, let's go get this copper asteroid. There is a mode for the avionics. I want to see what that does. So, mode of 2. If I turn that on. Whoops. It's a mode of 1. Oh, that could be something that I have to check. So, what was I going with this? So I got pretty far into the whole coding side of things. What of none? Okay, so that might not be anything. And so as I've been working on all of this, obviously I got kind of the automating side of things can be kind of dull and boring. And so I don't know what you as the viewers' opinions are on that. But if I can give a little history on that, it's like I wanted to show what could be done. I think in a sense I kind of accomplished that. And you can kind of see that you can kind of see that in a sense I did accomplish that. And you can see how like coding takes a ton of time. I mean, look at this. I have 4 literal laptops with chips in there to try to work out how to automate this rocket to enough perfection to work on that combustion centrifuge stuff because it's empty. Like, I didn't realize how empty it is. This is something I definitely need to do for the scanning, for the mining, and all of that stuff because I'm gonna be processing much faster than I expected. And if I go back to, since the thing should be stock now, if I go back and take a stock upon all my ores, obviously I'm gonna have like a ton of iron, almost 400 there, almost 100 coal, 40 stacks of silicon, 40 stacks of copper, 73 of gold. That's not bad. 45 of silver, 78 of nickel. Oh, 20 of lead. So lead is the lowest. 30 of cobalt. So in a sense, I got a decent stockpile. Like, I can definitely do things with it. But as it is, I'm okay, I gotta make me another muffin. But as it is, you can kind of see how automating tasks can free you up to do things. And as whoa. Oh, wait, that's bread. I need muffin. Yeah. Muffin. That's the last of my flour. I got so many eggs in here. And you can kind of see the automation. And it goes to fact, I haven't even finished automating the ice crusher. I haven't automated anything with the plant harvesting. Because I've wasted literal days worth of plants that could have been growing and reproducing. And yet I haven't done anything with it.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
And I can go on ahead and push out some more nitrise. Let's just do 5 at a time. Is that what I've been doing? Yep, 5 at a time. And yeah, I don't have anywhere near enough deep miners to keep up with those centrifuges. And that's kind of what the whole rocket thing was for, to fill up the silo so that my centrifuges will always be doing something. So, yeah. I literally left that without checking to make sure that wouldn't explode. I'm somewhat confident in my system. Emphasis on somewhat. Okay, so this is at 49. I might have to do a landing protocol soon, but let's not. I do want to try to get all of this done today, and that's why I have. But come on now, come on, mouse. That's why I have my 4 laptops. Forgot to start my timer. And so I've done a lot of the programming, and I've been showing off literally my entire step-by-step process for programming because that is kind of the most boring part. But I kind of did that only with the hopes that maybe someone who's watching could kind of see what I'm doing, see my method, conclude that my method either sucks or is pretty good, and then adapt it to streamline it and make it better. Because I'm pretty sure there's several codes where it doesn't do this structure that I have. And that's okay. And yeah, the programming can be kind of rough. And it's something that everyone could learn to do, but it's not going to be the easiest thing. Good lord, only 4 ore? This is slow. What's my rocket at? Fairly okay fuel. I'm kind of concerned about the fuel load. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Alright. Enough of that. So let's go back. So when I went to the action script, I believe I got it completely done. When I went back and re-edited it, I guess I didn't notice this line right here, this BEQC destination code end. And so that's cool. So when it's at idle, I want to make sure I have a destination before I even begin the launch sequence. And the launch sequence is literally for the handler that's going to be outside ground control to see it, retract umbilicals, and have enough time for that to happen. But what I didn't do with this idle is that in my location manager, I have nothing to push a destination in there. Let's see, it's going to be idle, and it's not going to go anywhere except yeah, unless it's in step 3, step 5, or step 7. And if I looked at my whole main control, oh gosh, I didn't even write that one down. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I thought I wrote this down. I apparently never wrote that down. I need to get the steps. Because what I'm doing is a literal paper and pencil graph chart. So for my main control, 0 equals idle. 1 equals landing pad ready to launch. 2 is space action, which is going to be mining or scanning. That's fairly simple. Set location, that sets the location. 4 is move. 5 is prepare to return. 6 equals go to orbit. 7 is prepare to land. 8 is landing. And it's helpful that I keep this down because, again, the different chips are going to refer to each other based on the steps. And if I'm not properly keeping up with them, then it's just something's going to get hung up and something's not going to do right, which is going to be a problem. So the problem is the location manager does not have anything for resetting a destination. And so I actually have to come back and relook at it a little bit more. Everything I have is good and it should work. However, let's see, I have a set orbit, set land. I need to do another thing right here. So I need another 3, BRNE, MH status. Oh, come on. 3, 3. Move step 1, J end. So here's the thing that I need to do. That's all well and good. Am I using R10? I don't see to use. Okay. Let's do an alias right here. And this is going to be stored location, R10. So what I forgot to consider is that I'm doing my mining action, right? My rocket is out there, it's mining, blah, blah, blah. The cargo fills up, so now it knows it needs to return to dump off the cargo. So then that will trigger the main chip to go from space action to prepare to return home. And so when I do that, go to step 5 to prepare to return home, I go to step 3 over here, which is set my orbit. And so here's the problem right here. I will set my destination code to orbit. However, what if I was not done mining at that node or scanning? That means I have a node that got deleted based on this new location stuff. A node that got completely deleted that I now lost track of. So it wouldn't, like, if it was a mining node that was mined down to 0, 1 richness, this wouldn't be a problem, and it's okay, because I would probably delete it. But if it was a scanning node where I'm trying to get everything to, fully scanned out, or if it's a mining node that still has plenty of resources I would like to get, this is a problem, because I would want to come back to this spot and finish the job. And I never put anything for that. So now I got this weird thing. So I would need to move stored lock, yeah, and that I'm pretty sure I loaded the current. Did I load the current? Yeah, current code. So I would need to move stored lock to current code. But now here's another problem. As I was thinking about this, what if I was in the middle of moving to a new destination and I hit something like low battery or low fuel? Well, now I lost my destination. So then I could also theoretically be needing to do destination code. And so now I have to come up with a logic for how to choose between these two. Which one do I use? And I think for this, it's going to have to be another branching routine. Uh, BRNE? Branch relative if not equal. So if current code is not equal to destination code. But how will that work though? Okay, so this is kind of where I do a lot of things. So my mining rocket is in a spot. My destination code is 0. My current code is... Did I not grab it? I'm an idiot. My current code is this number. So the way I have it, my destination code is going to trigger that. And I think I can work with that because I can put another... Oh, this one. I think I can put another one for BRNE decode. Oh, actually, just BRNEZ, right? Yep. 2. And I can just do... This is where I will put my stored lock decode. And I think I should initialize it. Move stored location 0. So I initialize it. I check to see if my destination code or current code differ. No, I got this wrong. BREQ? Yeah. Okay. If these are... I don't know that that'll ever happen, though. Maybe I don't need this. Because my destination code is either my destination or 0. So maybe I don't need this line right here. I don't see why they would ever be the same. So if my destination code is not 0, BREZ. BREQZ. So if my destination code is 0, it skips to this line. Get rid of you. But now I gotta do something about my current code. Because if my current code is on a mining site, I want to keep it. But what I'm doing here is I'm eliminating these. I'm slowly eliminating these, and these are destinations that are there. Like, this is gonna be the kind of the harder one because I think I need to watch the rocket in motion. I think the current code adjusts itself while it's in motion. And I think I'm probably just gonna need to bring this back home so that I can see this, because otherwise I really don't know what's happening. Is 52 okay? I think 52 is okay. Alright. So what I want to do is set the destination code to this one. And I can see that my destination code's 11, my current code is 22030311. And so I'm gonna go on ahead, and I think mine's that one. Yeah. Okay. Shut these off. Alright. So it's 2002-311. Oh my gosh, come on. I kind of want to see how this goes. If it's in motion, my destination, it will pick up my destination code. But if it was at a node, it should be this. But I want to see how this changes. Yes, it does change. As I hit major points, it does adjust. Okay, so that's a blessing and a curse. I think, but I think I can work with this because if I'm moving, I have something on my destination code, and that will never change. But if I was doing an action, it should be that. Okay. So while I wait for that to come back, I'm going to continue doing this. I'm not going to be... let's idle it, because I will be doing steps. Please tell me I saved that. Please tell me I saved that. Alright. So if my destination code is not 0, I'm going to store my destination code. And then I need to... I need to jump. I need to jump here. Okay. Guys, what the hell am I doing? Okay. Alright. So, 1, 2, I need to do 3. Oh, come on. I hate it when it does that. So that skips 1, 2, and lands here. Got it. So now, I need to check for my current destination. Maybe at that point I just move there. Yeah, just move my current location. Can I think of any weird instance where this could be a problem? I will have to really test that, because if I get my current location right there, that should be where it was before, and come back and do it. Okay, and so then I set my destination orb, and that's all good. But I got my stored location. So now, Now, if I am landed, I need to go to my whole... Oh, this is... I think I need another step. I need a step 5. BQ step 5. Return to previous. So three. This is kind of where I'm gonna do something weird. I think I could technically call on new location, because if I call on new location, it's gonna do the whole peeking thing and come over here, and it's gonna go to set location, and it's gonna set it to a new location, and so long as it's not in 3, it's gonna go to end. You know, go back to idle. So drat. I might have some kind of weird looping that's going to cause things here. Because what I effectively need to do, give myself some space right here. I got plenty of space. I need to do a check. So when I am here, I need to do some number of jumps. So 1, 2, 3, 6. So it'll land right here. It'll land right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what executes next. So I just put my JEnd right here so that I can keep that. Okay. I think I need to do a check. Or maybe I don't need a check. Maybe I do something here. BNE, BEZ, BREZ, BRNEZ. Okay. No. BREQZ. Okay. Stored lock. I don't know. We just jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that lands right there. So I need a JEnd right here. I don't think I need this extra step. Move stored lock 0. I need to clear that so that I can continue on here. Okay, if my store lock then we move new lock from stored lock. Okay. Because we already stored it. So now we stored it, we move it. That's basically what's here because eventually that'll go here. Then we do that, step 2, JEnd. Okay? I think that's all I need. Then I clear my store location so that this won't trigger again so that I can go to the next one. So really it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just need to do 5. Okay, perfect. So if it is 0, move to step 1. Ah! Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one. Yeah. There's 2 ways to think about it. You land on the 6, so if you're at 0, it lands here. If you're at 1, it lands here. And it executes wherever it begins executing wherever it lands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where it lands, so that's where it continues. All right, so now we need to do this. So BRNE BREQZ decode. No, this one is BRNEZ because I care. If it's not 0, then we skip. That will be 5. Okay, so what I got here? I think this will do it. I think I cracked the code. I think I cracked the code. So when I set my orbit, I first reinitialize store location in case it wasn't. You know, who knows? Something may have gone weird. I check my destination code to see if it was 0. If it is 0, I skip and just move whatever my current code to my store location. And then I do the normal stuff. Oh, wait. This might execute a couple times. I need to do another branch here. BREQ for decode or an orbit, then I just go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I land 7. Okay, this is to protect it because otherwise I'd be storing to go to orbit every single time. All right, so let's run back through it again. Let's say it was moving somewhere. So, and we got a condition to check orbit. So we check orbit. This is an orbit, so it doesn't skip. Initialize the stored location. And since the destination code is not 0, it's going to continue. It's going to move my current destination code and store it. And then I'm going to jump here and set orbit as my new destination code. And because it's waiting for the other chip to do something, it's going to loop right back around to here. But this time, because my destination code is equal to orbit, it's going to skip back up to here and just keep that loop. Now, if I was at a location and I had to go, you know, doesn't equal orbit, initializes initialize the store location, because my destination code is 0, it's going to skip. It's going to grab my current code, move it, then set destination code to orbit. And then next loop around, it'll see that it's already back at orbit, so it'll go back here. All right, I think that squares that away. In the meantime, when I land, I did everything. I'm landed. So now, if I'm at 0 and my destination code is not and my destination code is 0, is going to do step 1, which is the normal stuff. I don't think I need anything else here, so let's see. I just need a 4, and I need a 3 right here. Okay, it'll skip. So, step 1 for new location, I did this thing. If my stored location is a non-zero number, then it's gonna put new location from my stored location because I got it, and then I'm gonna zero it out, do step 2, j end, blah 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 blah. But since I'm still landed, it's gonna come right back over here, still a step 0. But now it's gonna check to see. Yeah, because of the. Well, this will go to step 2, then this will go to step 2, and step 2 will be right here, and it's gonna, write that new location, but then it's going to be right back. Because this is not at 0, it's just gonna go to end. Because it's not a 3, it's going to go right back. It's going to reinitialize and then go back over here, blah, blah, blah. When we go back to idle, we'll see that we're at 0. Except that now our destination code is a non-zero number. Because our destination code is a non-zero number, it's going to skip and land right here. But because the why do I have this right here? I'm skipping 3. That shouldn't be the case. That should be 2. So it should land on JN, so that it'll keep looping infinitely. Otherwise, it's going to go over here and it's going to keep providing. Ooh, that's a bug I probably wouldn't have noticed. See, this is what happens when you go back through your logic and check things. Gosh, this is going to take so long. And this is only the second chip, mind you. All right. So we're idle. We have a new destination, so it's gonna check. So it's still a 0 because it landed. All right, so now it's gonna check and be like, all right, is my destination code non-zero? It's got a destination, so it's gonna skip. It's gonna skip here because not. It's gonna skip here because not. It's gonna skip here because not. It's gonna just go to end and done, and it's gonna loop infinitely at that point. Perfect. I think that squares us away. I think that gives me saves the old location that I was at, or the old destination I was moving to, saves it so that I can use it for next time. And that's going to be one heck of a thing to debug. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt to debug. Okay, I think that fixes my location control. All right. Oh, and like I said, because the main house needed that location there to leave. That's one of the leave conditions. BLT fuel level. This is something that I gotta change. I forgot. I gotta actually fill it up to see what's full so that I can just slap that in there. Okay, but I got it. Because now I have my destination code. Now I'm assured for landing. So I've done my landing. I've done my location handler. So by all accounts, it should be good on that. My main chip handles a lot. My location handles that. My landing chip was you. I need to organize. No, you're my action script. This is my landing chip. My landing chip I thought I fixed. Let me make sure that I've got that fixed up. So it's, the landing site, orbit site, gravity VI, but I think that was the same. And I think this is all weird, coding nonsense because I didn't have it at the right spot, and I think I'll keep it that way. Truthfully, I need to. I might need to do something here, but I don't know what because this one is I made it standalone, and so it's kind of separated from the others. Like I think if I actually, but the thing is, it works. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it just yet. I really do want to tie it in, but I don't know that that's a good way to do that. All right, but let's get to the action script. So for the action scanner script, I did, that I had this own thing, SDB. Do I have it? Okay. Okay. I didn't have any steps or anything like that. So this is a very, very broad standalone thing. It's just. Oh, I forgot. There's one more thing I need to do with the location script, and that is I need to do a check. I need to do. So when I grab when I grab this new location, there's something I need to do before I move it to step 2. I need to do for example, J scan check or a J mine check. And it completely depends on which one, which of the two scripts I need. So I gotta do the same thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just change this to 7. So this is gonna be a J scan check, J mine check. And I don't know how much space I got. Not a lot of space, but I got enough. And so the scan check is going to check to see. It needs to check and see if my survey is good or if my nodes are good. So in this case, so for example, the first thing that's going to get pushed is the main node. So it needs to check that to see if the surveys are good. So hold on. That's not a good spot though, because I have to set the destination code before I get those values. So cancel, cancel, cancel. Undo my mistakes. So where are you? Set new location. It's got to be right here. So when it sets a new location, I am on step. I'm on step 2. I must think. And if what gets me out of the waiting. When it's no longer at 2. I think I might need this right here. I might need a confirmation step. Ugh. Cancel. The networking this is good. It can be very, very awkward. Because I had it on, idle. Because I forgot that there's going to be some lag, some ticks. So I gotta have a location, and then I gotta check the location so that I don't waste time going to a location that's either mined out or doesn't even need any scanning. I want to cycle through it. The problem is, though, I have to set that location first. When I set that location, wait, when it's not equal to 3, I go to end? How in the world was I thinking about? My brain is hurting. You can hear my brain cells frying. I think you can hear my brain cells frying. Oh, okay. Brain cells are frying. I need to take a break. I need to do literally something else. I might actually need to completely relook at that. I think I had a heavy lunch, so I'm tired because of that. My brain is not working at 100%. My rocket is still traveling. Let's just watch this rocket travel while I think about things. So I'm doing this weird thing where I'm branching out. I'm not allowing it to step back if another chip is not in the right stage, which is kind of a problem. I think what I need to do I'm looking at my notes. So if my main chip is at step 3 for setting a location, my location chip needs to find a new location, set a new location, hold on, I think I got this. So when I find okay, so I'm gonna keep the main chip at set a location until the location chip is absolutely done with its thing. So what if I set the location as step 1 for the location chip, and then in step 2 is when I do the check to see what's up, and then I move it to a step 5 as a confirmation that this is a good thing. This is a valid location. That way it is accepted. And then we wait until the move location from the main chip to reset my location chip back to 0 for an idle state. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, I think that might work. I have to check to see how the orbit and the landing are because I don't think I quite got that correct. Alright, let's see what we got. While that's doing that. Okay. So, what gets me out of orbit? What gets me out of land? So, if we prepare to land, this is where things can go wrong. See, when I did this, that is not, I don't think that's the proper code. Because who knows when a chip is executed in Stationeers? If a chip executed early, then maybe that other chip will reset before this has had a chance to see it. And now I'm basically stuck in a loop. I need to have a confirmation step so that I know for a fact that I have got to, that the chip has done its job and it's completed it. So let's go back here and create a confirmation. Alright, so BEQ step 5 confirmation. This is the confirmation step where it says this is a good no, that no. Come on. This is a good. So step 5 is my confirmation. Let's write that down. So I need to check to make sure that this step is there. And now I got to go back to this whole thing. So with my confirmation, I just need to do some things here. So my main chip needs to not be. My main chip needs to be moving, orbiting, or landing. So BREQ. MH status. So when my main chip is moving, we'll 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6 just in case. That'll land right here. If my main chip is moving, we go to here. If my main chip, oh wait, yeah. If my main chip is going to orbit, we also go here. If my main chip is landing, we go here. Otherwise, J end. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So this is 4, 3, 2. All right. So now with this step right here, I can do SAV destination code new lock. And this is where this is J scan check or J mine check. Let's just do jaw. Because I don't know which one I'm going to use. This needs to be fixed. No. This doesn't need to be here anymore. Because this is just going to go to step 5. Because these 3 are going to be long-term motions. There should be more than enough time to reset the chip. If not, then I'll have to debug it. And so what these two checks are going to do, because it's going to be here, it's going to move, and then it's going to yield J main. So I'm going to get this location. I can go to scan check. We're going to load to R0. Am I using R0? Not really. R0 from AVI, and survey. Load R0 from AVI. I don't remember what that's called. Nodes? I don't remember. Let's. Okay. Discover? Wait, where are you trying to go scan out? Oh. Yeah, discover. No, not discover. Sites. Okay. Okay. Sites. That's what I want. Sites. We skip. We skip some more. So we need to do a check. If it's -1, we skip to the other check. Ooh, I'm running out of space. Hmm. I gotta do a move step 1 and wait, I don't have to do that. I can just do a J redo, a J redo, and J OK. Redo is move step 1 J and an OK is moves J raw. Because that's his jaws, if I remember right. Okay. I don't have enough space for this. I might have to redo this. I may have to do that. I kind of wanted to keep it all in one place, but or maybe, well, I am putting 10 lines worth of code right here, so I might be able to do it. I might be able to squeeze it in there. And so here's the thing. For the scan check, checking to make sure that survey is not at -1, because if it's -1, then there's nothing valid to survey. By the same token, this is also checking for sites. So B LT R1 9. You go to OK. Otherwise, J redo. As far as survey, BGT R0 10. You go to OK. Otherwise, J redo. And as I can see here, because OK is just JRaw, you just do raw, raw, and reduce right there. And mind check is going to be something similar. All R0 AVI. No, 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 no. Wrong rocket. Well, that's gonna affect some things. Alright. You need to check us. So what does a site look like? Because the location information on a mining site is different. So regions gives me survey, gives me density. What do I want to do for checking the mine? Let's check for richness for a mine. If the richness is above 1.5, I would say. Yeah, if the richness is above 1.5, what's my rocket? Throttle. Alright, it's squared away. So if my richness is above 1.5, I would say that's a valid mining site. Richness. BGT R0 1.5. We go to raw, otherwise J redo. I think that'll do it because so for my scanner rocket, I would be checking for the survey and the sites. And then I have my logic for that. So hold on. BLT. It's gotta be less than 10. If survey below 10, okay to scan. To come scan here. If site number is actually if site number is not 9, okay to come scan here. Okay, that does it. If richness is above 1.5, come mine here again. Come mine here. If not, they're all gonna go to the redo, which is just go back to step 1. And what that does with step 1 is it'll go through this again. It'll go here. You know, it's gonna do the location grabbing. It's gonna write the new location. And then we're gonna do the thing here. But I need scan check because this is a scanning rocket. But if I need a mine check, I just comment that out into it. There we go. I think that fixes it. Okay, I think I fixed this. Before I do that, did I put... Okay, so the confirmation... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Or landing pad. So now we're here. I love this. See, Autolander is off. Look how well this does. Oh, it's not perfect for sure. I mean, you can see the throttle's good. Now it's going to be too fast coming in. But it's just, it's lovely. The landing chip housing is definitely, I'll be honest, it's one of the good things that I have done here. And I actually did not get to take the time to watch how it worked, and so this is what we're gonna do. You can see how good the apex is, and the whole parabola calculations, all that stuff, and it's really, really darn close. I do want to adjust it for a suicide burn script, and I know exactly how to do that. But I don't know that I want to just yet. I kind of like this because it manages it. It does manage it fairly well. So I've been coding for what, 45 minutes to an hour. Goes back to saying that, coding takes a long time, and you can kind of see. I really am curious though. Have I done the coding enough that I can just do this on my own and just come back with the results, or is it one of those things that you want to watch me struggle through it so that you can kind of see mentally the process that I go for this, you know? Because honestly, that rocket one is the most complicated bit of coding that I have, adhering to the same step like register things that I've been
Low pressure.
doing.
Oxygen critical.
Where did volatiles go? Oh yeah, from in there. Let's get another 5 in here. And let's pick you back up. Let's see how well this is. Oh no! Oh, that's a tiny bit of fuel mix in there. So if I had a lot of volatiles in here, this would have exploded. It's probably also just instantly combusting those volatiles. But now it should be recovered now since it's going to be a bit above. I'm curious what that's doing to my water. Okay, so my water pipe is still 23. That's not bad. Well, it looks like I'm getting water back again. How's this doing? Okay, being emptied out. This is actually really good. I mean, okay, so one of the big joys that I have with Stationeers is that you can actually see how well your systems work and are operating to kind of, get all of this working in a really good pace and all of that stuff. See, like right now, this room is trying to desperately keep this in, within a certain degree. Yeah, it's cooling down my water. But if I think about it, oh, dying. Once I get I gotta get the H2 combustor set up. That'll be something that I gotta do. So that I can combust my fuel mix. Which that's getting really low. I have plenty of fuel. Wait. How are you at negative 23? Have I really been pumping some really cold oxygen in here or something? That's really cold. And how are you? Oh, right. I should probably dump that load. Okay, ore mining rocket. So yeah, that'll be a thing. After I finish this big rocket thing, would it be best that if I have to do any more coding, that I just not do any more coding? You know, like from scratch. Like literally just me go through it and do it on my own and then share the results of my labor. Like, would that be more agreeable? Or would you still, or would you as people still like to see me kind of hash and struggle through it, through the coding, to kind of get to a state where, you know, this is what I want it to be? Probably, you know, if you don't want me to show any more coding, the only things that I probably would show how to code might be the LRE, LRR, L, LA, LARR. Yeah, these guys. Oh boy, this is weird looking already. Because it has a can grab from a chute export bin, which has stuff. And the same thing from a chute import bin, which also has stuff. They come from powered chutes. Oh, they both can make it. Interesting. Wait. Did they remove some stuff? No, they got the valves and they still got the flip-flops, yeah. Okay, that's the same stuff. Oh, but yeah, I mean, the logic is definitely something that I know it's not going to be always interesting. And I know it's, you know, up to people whether it's going to be one of those things that, you know, you, whether you want to see it or not. But, yeah, I would like to know, though. I would like to know if that's something. Like, once I'm done with this and ground control, would you want me to just skip all of the coding? Because this is a lot, and like I said, I think I spent a solid 40 minutes just fixing my issues. I haven't even gotten to the action script yet. And, like, coming back to this, for the rocket control, I gotta now change my, my checks and stuff to make sure that my location status is a 5. Because if it's not at 5, you know, for prepared to land, then I gotta go to end because it's obviously still calculating. Or something is still being calculated. And then here, again, 5, because that's my new confirmation. Set location, 5, because that's my new confirmation. And then as far as zeros goes, it just needs to make sure there's a non-zero destination code. So, and I think that fixes the 2. I think that squares that away. And how long have I truly been here? I got like 10-15 minutes, that's fine. Oh, what do I want to do for these 10-15 minutes? Orbit Ore Outfitters, I believe, is a ore. I might as well call them down to sell some stuff to them. And I know at one point I will be done. It just doesn't feel like it. How do I add that? Is it just hold 3? Yep. There we go. And it is a lot. Like, I do have this all planned out. It takes quite a bit of time, even with everything that I've done to kind of prepare for it. It's still a lot. Whoa, that's different. That doesn't look right. A cardboard box containing steel frames containing 10... Oh boy. Hold on. I'm gonna... Oh, come on. Oh boy. There we go. I forgot. I screenshotted that because I want to see something. Now I gotta go back to Tradables. Something doesn't look right with the way the devs parse this, because it says contains a steel frames, a quantity greater or equal to 10 steel sheets, 20 plastic sheets, 20 cable coils, 15 pipes, 10 any following welding torches, or... I don't think they got... I don't think they parsed that correctly, because it's supposed to be 10 frames, 20 sheets, both kinds of sheets, 15 coils, 10 pipes, and either a torch or an arc welder. And I honestly don't want to build that to see if that works well. Sell that. Sell that. I'm gonna keep that. Sell you. I have plenty of... Storm! I have plenty of storm! Just sell that too. Look at that. 181,000. So if this was a progress bar, I'm at 18.1%. Wouldn't that be funny if that trader killed me on his way out? Really? F. I'm trying to learn the hotkeys a little bit. Wait, this... So that still doesn't work. That still does. Alright, whatever. Eat muffin. You know what? I don't like ending in the middle of a storm, so I'm just gonna work on this a little bit more. So, for my action script, I got a good chunk of this stuff already done. And so this already does the discover, the survey, and the sites. And it looks for the scanner, and it looks to see self mode. What? What is self mode? Alias self mode. My steps? Are you kidding me? That's so... SDB setting self mode, because clearly I don't know what kind of state of mind I was on that. I don't need this anymore. Whoa, I have some weird logic in here. So this is a survey check. trying to figure out what was I thinking here. Okay. Oh, and I thought that this was going to be easy to adapt to be my new action script, to be honest. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so I'm loading my discovery, I'm loading my survey, and I'm loading my scythe. Oh, right, because I had something for discovery, but I never actually did anything with that. Duh, that explains. So, loading to R3 my scanners, BQZ self mode. So, this is stupid. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo this. Okay. Alright. BEQ self mode, scanners off. BEQ self mode 1. Scan. I'm just gonna call it scan. Okay. J end. EQ self mode 2 complete. I think that's gonna be you know what? Yeah. I'll just call you action. Action. Alright, so when I look at when it's -1, we go to survey check, so when I look at BQR2 9. Holy moly, what did I do with this? What was I smoking when I created this script? Oh. Okay. Alright, alright. So, hold on. Avionics. So there's a 3 and a 4. 3 is survey, 4 is discover. Okay, so survey... Oh, okay, discover. Shoot, I was thinking chart. Okay. Okay. I think I kind of... Let's do complete. No, let's do 2. It's complete. It really is that simple. Alright, so... let's just call you off. Well... you'll be scanners off for now. Yeah, okay, so because I didn't do it in the step register... See, this is kind of what I'm talking about when it gets very confusing if you don't know how to... if you don't organize it. So this code, I didn't use the whole step sequence like I did, and it is confusing me because I don't know what the heck... Looking back, I'm kind of confused as to what is supposed to be going on. So... in my action script, let's just make some space. BNE R0 -1. If that is not -1, we go to discover check. So, and then we go here, BNE R, wait, discover? What is discover? Is that charting? that'll break stuff. So discover. Oh, I had it. That's everything charted. Discover. Where is it? I literally lost it. It was right here. It's chart sites. You're here somewhere. I know you are. Density charted nav points. That's survey. Is it up here? Did I just saw it, didn't I? I just saw it. Oh, it's why is it over here? What does that even mean? Oh, I have to reinvent the wheel because I forgot what my stuff meant. Discover. Looks like the storm is over. Where is discover? Right here. Process status of discovery. Scan at the rocket's target space location. Returns a clamp. Normalize. If discovery scan is not available, returns to -1. So scan a rocket. Okay. Oh, great. I might have to see that in action before I can do anything with this, because, oh boy. Okay, hold on. Import. Undo what I just did. Let's try to logically follow it before I do. So I'll load all my scanners to see what it is. So if I put the mode at 0, that just forces everything off. But, you know, if I added anything other than that, it does stuff. Okay, -1. If BEQ is -1, we go to survey check. And that makes sense because survey check was because we wanted to see stuff. And that checks R1, which is survey. So that checks the range. If it's -1, we go to survey scanners off because there's nothing to survey. If it's also greater than 10, again, nothing to survey. BNEZ R3. What is R3? R3 is to see if my scanners are on. So if my scanners are off, go to end. If they're on, then no. If they're on, it sets my mode to 3 for begin scanning and turns all my scanners on. Then we go to end. Alright, that makes sense. So that's for scanning a site. But now what about survey? I mean, discovery. Oh, so if discovery is... Okay, so discover is at a node. I can't discover there, but I can discover here. Yeah, discover is 0. That says that I can discover. Okay, got it. Got it. So, okay, so I can use that. So if my discovery is not -1, then that means I could find new sites. And that's perfect. Okay. I'm getting it. BEQ self mode 1. We go to action. BEQ self mode 2. We go to complete. Action is gonna have like a bunch of extra stuff, and then we do SDB settings self mode. I'm going to rename that because it sucks. What was I? Okay, whatever. We don't need this anymore. So we need discover, survey, sites. This is all gonna change. We want to see if they're all on. Okay. So you're gonna be action. You're gonna be idle. JN, because just in case, idle. So in idle, J scanners off, because I believe scanners off just automatically, yeah, it's basically end. So BNE alias AVI alias main control housing D4 is typically what I've done. Alias main house status R14. I don't think I'm using R14. And so we're going to load main house status from MC housing setting. All right, so that gets my main house status. Got it. So if MH status is not on my piece of paper again, 2. And this is supposed to be a relative, BRNE. If this is not 2, we go to that. Otherwise, move self mode to 1. Got it. If main house is not at space action, end. Got it. Execute order 66. That's what that is. Was it that? All right. Done. Okay. And then complete. This one's going to be fairly simple. This is just going to do a JEnd. This is going to move. You want to do step self mode 0. Bernie main house status. Okay. BR, actually it's EQ, right? 2, 2. So if the main house status is still a 2, we go to N, because we're waiting. This is the complete step. This is so that the main house knows we're done doing the thing. Now we need to get out of that mode to do something else, and this will help complete it. Okay, got it. Oh, I didn't name that right, did I? It's supposed to be with the capital. Yay, I did it. Okay. And as far as things go, I want to say that this is technically done, but I need to do a way to get to step 2. And so scanners off. I need to change this, because if my discovery is good, this needs to be something else. Once I'm at 9, this needs to be something else. Let's call you done. Done. And for done, we move self mode 2. And then it would go immediately to scanners off. So I think that's what I would need to do there. Okay, so that fixes that. So survey check, it's possible to survey. We don't have 9 sites. We still haven't turned on our scanners. It'll go to end. Is that what R3 is? Scanner. Scanner is those. Okay. However, otherwise it'll do this thing and it'll just go to end. Once that's done, Okay, we'll go to done. Okay, but say we're instead surveying. So we're surveying. If it's -1, we go to scanners off because there's nothing to do. However, if we were scanning this, we'd go to done. Okay, so let's say we were scanning from 0. So we're scanning, scanners are off, go to end. What am I trying to do with that? I need to do a reset step. I just thought about something. I need to do a reset step. If my main house is landed, I need to have a way to reset my action status. So BEQ main house status 0. We'll go to reset. Actually, we don't have to. I don't have a reset. I just do done. So if the main housing needs to do a landing sequence, and I think I can adjust this, it'll just go to straight done. It's the only way that this will go weird like that. So what that will do is done, self mode 2, turn off my scanners, set it back to self mode to let it do, and then because it's not going to be at that same step, when it goes to when it looks at complete, it's just going to automatically reset to 0. Well, it's going to be stuck at 2 for a while until it's out of that step. But this kind of comes with the next thing about the avionics. This mode, I know that it's a read and write. I guess it'll fix itself in the middle of motion. But anyways, that's all the time that I have. Next time. Oh, please tell me I hit OK and I didn't do anything stupid. Okay, good. I did hit confirm. Did I? Yeah, I did hit confirm. Alright, so we fixed this. We fixed the main housing a little bit. I still need to fix it regarding to that one. What are you again? Oh, you're my landing. Okay, yeah, my landing's good. My landing has been good. So, hold on. I think that... Let me do this real quick. Technically, I just need to sync up the action and the main housing. So we're at action. B&E action status. 2. What it is, we move to step 3. Perfect. I think that fixes that. Yes! Yes! I think. Oh, that was a thing. That was grueling. Okay, yeah. Alright.
Low pressure.
So when we return... Oh, okay, I need more in there. Next time we return, I think what I will need to do is test exactly how this all works. But I need to do this in such a way that, what am I pumping? Okay. I need to do this in such a way that I kind of like the way I did one of the scripts. I think I actually have to get all my chips in there, make a save, and do tests to see what it does. I don't know that I will do that offline. I might, to some degree, do that offline to see how it behaves and come back and fix bugs. I know it's not going to work 100%. There's no way, even all of this, I've found so many bugs, and there's got to be more bugs to find. There's, you just can't make a perfect program in the first go. You just can't. And honestly, a lot of my job is doing stuff like this. So I got those 4 chips. I think I gotta link them up, turn them on. How's my scanner? It's completely refilled and everything. Okay, I don't know which one was my fuel battery. I think it was you. And you see, the volume of liquid is 235, so maybe at 230 is when I would say that that's good enough, you know, for filled, because everything is good. It's filled, it's got battery, and I don't know what else is checking. So my location housing's bad, those 2 are bad. So, scanner control, that's my action, that's my landing, that's my location, and then that's my main housing, which is also bad. So all 4 of those are bad, in the sense that they're not okay. Ore mining rocket is good. It's filled up, it's ready. I gotta get you mining some more, to be honest. You can be deleted. I need some lead. It's funny that I gotta go get some lead. Alright. And away you go. Alright, like I'm saying, next time I'm gonna have to test all these on the scanner rocket to see how well it works. If it works, the biggest problem that I will have is that I have nothing watching its fuel. Because the way this is, it's going to check the cargo. I actually don't know if that's going to error out. If the cargo, you know, the cargo is 0, it's going to check the battery. If it's, it's going to check the drill condition. Again, I don't know what that's going to do because there's no drills or anything in my area. I might just need to, you know, comment these out. It's going to check the fuel level. And as we saw, I think 230 is going to be the right one. Then it's going to check for a destination code. And then, what the heck is R1? I'm not even loading R1 anywhere. What is R1? Oh, that's the time. That's the timer reset. Then we'll go to step 1. And see, here's the thing. I have nothing right now about this. It'll just fire. After 5 seconds, it'll fire and it'll go. So what that will prompt me to do is to make a ground control housing that watches the state of this, so that if it goes to 1, wait, incorrect argument, line 104. Is that new? Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Does it apply anywhere? Hold on. I may have learned something new right as I was closing. SB test setting 0, 0. Okay, let's see. Would it do an error at 93? Oh, sweet! It does! Oh, that's... I didn't realize it would do that. Okay. Now I know when I have logic compile errors. Oh, that is so sweet. Export, export. Alright, again, next time, I don't know if I'm gonna do some of these tests offline because it's gonna be one of those things where I watch it going backwards and forwards type thing. So, yeah. We're gonna continue. I'm gonna continue doing stuff while the rest of my things keep doing their own stuff. And hopefully I will have this automated. And I might actually need to begin building. You're still in gravity or no? Oh no, you're actually pretty far off. Okay. I love these rockets. I kind of love these rockets. They're a complicated system. Much better than the other ones. I mean, I need 4 chips to do an automation control.
Cognition low.
Oh, but we're almost done. I can't believe how close I got this time. Alright, hope to see you back. Thank you and have a good day.